Alright guys, so today I will be reviewing the Krypt, the new Krypt gear and the new gear from the Hellspawn Tower. Of course this is going to be just quick introduction. I cannot really tell you whether this gear is going to be 100% perfect, so it's going to be just quick, let's say, first glance type of video. And then eventually I will try to review them all once the update rolls out. Now the first thing is we're going to start with the Krypt gear. Kenshi's Tyra Clan 6th Sense, alright. Yeah, sorry, I probably butchered the name. 40% basic attacks on blockable chance, which is pretty cool because this is an accessory. 50% chance to increase speed by 1% on block breaker attack. I wonder whether this is going to work like Jason's piece or whether it's going to work like Jax's, for instance, rare weapon, which only works when you physically break the block. That's super interesting. But 15% increased speed, I don't know how great that thing is, to be honest with you, and I need to play with Kenshi to decide. Still, it's going to be useful on certain characters, but 15%, I don't know how great that thing is, I need to feel it. Kenshi, 75% chance to apply 6th Sense buff for 10 seconds after special attack 2. Okay, so more or less it's like an extra thing on special attack 2. It increases damage by 5% every second while the buff is active and makes all attacks sneak attacks. Alright, so you can use that against Jake, that's pretty cool. Successful basic hits have a 7% chance to increase the duration of the hit by 3%. And there is no buff, there is no like limit. So as long as you're hitting super fast after special 2, you have this 6th Sense buff more or less all the time. Or at least by the end of the fight. Because it increases by 3 seconds. That's pretty interesting. It increases damage, so all damage by 5 seconds, every second while the buff is active. So if it's active for 20 seconds, that's like 50, that's 100% damage boost. Wow, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I cannot wait to test that. And then gain 2 bars of power at the start of the match or at the first user tag in an 8% resistance on the boss for the first time. Oh my god, this is one of the best gears ever, guys. This piece is insane. Like seriously, you gain 2 bars of power at the start of the match or at the first user tag in. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Guys, this piece is just blowing my mind. I don't know. Definitely, in my opinion, should be top 10 best epics in the game. It's insane. Cannot wait to test that. Then, Tyra's Clan Suit. Takes 50% less damage from attacks when blocking. Yeah, I guess it's going to be good for auto mode. Yeah, I guess. While the user is active, this power generation increased by 5% every 5 seconds, maximum 30%. Well, it feels like there's a lot of gears, armors that give you 30% resistance increased power generation. So the only difference is that this thing starts giving you the 30% power generation after 5 seconds. I don't remember whether they, for instance, the Tremor Legacy Rare, I forgot its name, whether it gives Earth Elemental face mask or something. I don't know whether it gives 20 or 30, I forgot, but you got my point. Health is restored for 10% after performing any successful special attack. Yeah, this is just okay. I mean, the armor is just okay. It's not really something exceptional. However, the accessory is great, and this is how it should be. Epics should be much better than rares, but for some reason, for certain characters, rares are better than epics. Anyways, let's see Koo's Friendship gear set. All right, there we go. Koo, the Friendship looks pretty cool. Bionic Skeleton, 50% chance to apply one of the following debuffs for 5 seconds on combo enders in sequence. Slow, Snare, Curse. Why just for 5 seconds? That's nothing exceptional. 3% special attack power cost reduction for each buff and debuff applied from the equipment. Maximum 30. So far not impressed. Koo, 100% chance to charge Bionic Overlord on combo enders up to 5 stacks. Activated by using any special attack. Activation consumes all stacks. Gain Dispel for 1 consumed stack, speed for 7 seconds for 3, and invulnerability. So you can Dispel. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, chance, 100% chance special. So the moment you do one special combo ender, then you can use special attack and you can Dispel, for instance, Snare. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, if you're crippled down, you cannot really do special attacks, then you cannot do much. Which is unfortunate. Anyways, gain power if an opponent has slow. Gain strength if the opponent has snare. Gain luck if an opponent has curse. Oh my god, this kid. Oh, unfortunately, all listed buffs last 5 seconds. Why? I see now. I have some ideas for this piece. I cannot really tell you at this point whether I consider it great or not really that great. It has the potential to be great, but I really have to test it. For now, I'm going to say it's like a Yeah, it has the potential, but I need to test it. Bionic Eye, 35% critical hit chance boost, 15% chance to apply death mark on critical base hits, okay. Special attacks additionally 15% damage to all tagged out opponents. This one is pretty cool, I like it. It's a weapon, so it's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. Let's continue with the Hellspawn Tower. Alright guys, so let's start with the rares. Gutless Grappler, 20% max health boost and 30% chance to gain Dispel on special attack 1. Total trash, this is one of the worst greens ever. Scorch Sting, 25% chance to apply fire and combo ender, that's good already. 25% incoming damage reduction when the user is below 50% health. This one is just okay. The first effect is super cool, the second effect is not that great for a user generally. Yeah, still the ability to apply fire and combo ender is always great. Itchy Suffocation, 50% chance to apply Weaken on attack, okay. Apply Bleed to a random opponent upon applying Weaken. I can already see the enemy team is team soaked, and you tag in and you apply Weaken to whoever, and then apply Blind to a random opponent, then you apply you apply Bleed to a random opponent, then you apply Team Bleed. That's going to be pretty cool, have to test it. Generally, I believe this one is the best rare the best uncommon piece, but I wouldn't say that either of them is one of the very, very best. Now let's continue with the rest. Crown of Mind Control, 30% all special attack unblockable chance. Okay, that's useful in certain situations. Apply Steam Invulnerability for 20 seconds to successful special attack 2. Cool, that's awesome, I guess. 25% chance to apply special attack 2 with 0 power cost. Now this is a weapon, and I believe it's a very good weapon. I can grade it a solid 8 out of 10 or even 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, basically, if you have a character that mainly relies on special 2, one of the very best pieces. Tempest Bangle, 30% reduced power cost on all special attacks. This is going to be great for special 1 spammers. 50% reduced snare and slow duration applied to the user. Bosses, probably? Gain regeneration upon successful tag out for 7 seconds. Users and bosses. So this piece is going to be exceptionally annoying for bosses, because if you snare them, the snare is going to be that long, and they can tag out, and they can regenerate, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, but it still is going to be useful for players as well, I guess. Yeah, it's a 50-50 situation. Blazing Girdle. Okay, 30% opponent unblockable attack chance reduction. Auto mode, I guess? 50% chance to remove opponent's active positive effects on successful basic attack. Gain shield at the start of the match and on tagging for 10 seconds. This one is just okay. We already have pieces that give you shield, in my opinion, that are better than this one. So I'll give it like a 7 out of 10 or 6.5 out of 10. It's not bad, but there are better alternatives. And, oh my god, look at those epics, they look juicy. Damnation Visage, 30% power generation boost, always useful. 100% chance to gain Strengthen after the user perform any special attack. It's not horrible, but it's not incredible. 70% chance to 75 to apply Team Power Drain on tag in, and every 13 seconds. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder how strong the Team Power Drain is going to be. But definitely this piece is super cool. I like it. The only part that I don't like is the Strengthen thing, but the power generation boost and the chance to apply Team Power Drain on tag in, super cool. Reduces active opponent's power generation. I wonder, by the way, I wonder this Visage how is going to work on MK11 Lucane, since he already has power steal. What's going to happen if he power drains the entire enemy team and then steals the power on tag? This is going to be insane. He can probably get to X-Ray on tag. Pretty cool. Fool's Abductor. Reduces active opponent power generation by 20%. Bosses, I guess? I mean, you can already... I don't know how this thing is great on an epic piece. If this was on an uncommon piece, I would say it's good, but on an epic piece, if it was like 70, I would say it's fine. But it's just 20, it's not really much, and you can get much higher without having an epic piece. You just need Lizard Jade, and it can be done like this, super easy. Steal 50% of the opponent max attack and health if the opponent meets their final death by the user. That's pretty cool. Oh, I guess this is going to be super useful, not only for towers, but only for Krypt and survival mode. Because the moment you kill somebody, then you become stronger in terms of attack and health. That's super cool. I like it. Whenever an opponent tries to apply a positive combat effect to themselves or their team, the effect copy is applied to the user. So they apply regeneration and half regeneration. So I don't steal it, I just copy it. Alright. The copied buffs can stack. I believe this is a very good piece. Apart from the first effect, which in my opinion is trash, the rest is super useful. I wonder what is going to be the stats at Fusion 0. And because of the stealing the max attack and health can be super useful, not only in towers, but mainly in survival mode in Krypt. And since Krypt probably is the best mode at the moment, this piece is super useful. Tempest Lasso, 50% basic attack and blockable chance, 100% chance to apply snare after performing special 1. Super cool. This is insane. Raiden, 40% chance to counter attack opponent's special attack with Tempest attack, dealing damage and applying fire to the whole opponent team. Oh my god, that's crazy! This is crazy! Gain 1 bar of power and speed for 5 seconds on tap. Oh my god, this is like a 9 out of 10. Like, literally, every single thing is great apart from the second thing, and it is not really that great only on Raiden, because in majority of cases when you play Raiden you want to use special 2. Of course there are certain situations where you have to use special 1, for instance if you get snared and stuff like this, or if you want to kill somebody, even though it's not a good idea because it's going to leave you vulnerable for the next guy tagging in. But what I'm saying is Raidens usually use their special 2s. So this is the only problem I had. If it was apply snare on special 2, this piece would be perfect for Raiden. Blazing Training, 15% lethal blow chance boost, good. 100% chance to apply shield break for 7 seconds before special. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is an armor, guys. This is an armor. What the hell? And you can get this armor, and then you can also equip another weapon that gives you additional 15%. So you're going to have 30% lethal blow chance. And if you give this to Circle Shadow Liu Kang and get him, for instance, Circle Shadow Sub-Zero to support him, he's going to have 45 to even 50% lethal blow chance. And every single special attack they're going to have shield break. It's going to be insane. Wow, I cannot wait to test that. Unfortunately, it has to be maxed out to be 15%, and I'm not spending money to max it out. So I probably will never test it. Sad, but it is. Liu Kang gains stack of courage after every combo ender, max 4 stacks. For each stack, he has 25% chance to perform special attack 1 instead of combo ender. Apply stun on the opponent after special 1, use that. Oh my god! The courage reset after triggering the effect. Wow. That's crazy. While user is active, gain 10% damage boost every 4 seconds, maximum 100. There is a 25% chance to also apply blind for 8 seconds after receiving boost from this effect. Guys, this is one of the very best armors in the game in my opinion. Especially for Liu Kang. I mean, Liu Kang is going to get insane. Not only Circle Shadow Classic, MK11 Liu Kang, insane. Wow. The only problem is that, generally speaking, Classic Liu Kang doesn't use his special one that often, so I reckon... But still, you get the stun, right? You get the stun, so... and he's going to get the healing on top, so it's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be great on every Liu Kang, because you apply the shield break on any special attack. It's not just on special 1. Wow. Yeah, pretty cool, guys. I reckon this tower has very good equipment. I'm not particularly, let's say, I'm not going to fall in love with the uncommons, which in my opinion are not really good. The rares are good, but not one of the best. In my opinion, they're better alternatives. The Bango and the Girdle are very good, but in my opinion, better alternatives out there. And the Crown of Mind Control, I think it's also good, but for specific characters. So, the uncommons are underwhelming, the rares are very good, but not the best. I believe they're towers with better rares. And the epics are among the best. This is the best way I can describe this tower. And Kenshi epic piece is absolutely busted, and I really want to try Kano piece. And what I actually like about this update is that now I can start farming Krypt like crazy and eventually max all the Krypt gears, because yeah, Krypt gears are insane, let's be real. Alright guys, so please let me know what you think down below in the comment section about the new gears, and have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, guys.
Perfect.